Hey you guys, Log.Zip here, and welcome to a seed showcase unlike one you've ever seen me do before. Normally I'm known for doing the seeds where I try to make it beautiful and get this camera going and stuff, but honestly, as part of my pledge to be a more informative reviewer of seeds and more detailed Minecraft videos, I'm gonna get nitty gritty and get right in there with the coordinates in your face, because that's what you need on a seed showcase. You want to see exactly what you're getting into, especially if you're going to put your world, if you're going to make this your world, right? So that makes more sense to me. So please, if you enjoy this new setup that you're about to witness, please leave a like on the video. I'd like to see how many we can get on this. I'm not going to set a goal, but if this is something you want to see more of, let me know. But anyways, we got a lot to cover. So right off the bat, you spawn right here, and the coordinates are x is -113 and z is -219, and you'll be able to see the coordinates at all times during this video because of the they are located right in the F3 right there. But you start right next to a giant lava pool in the middle of a desert, which has a river running through it and even has a village right over there. But we'll get to that in just a second. I'm going to focus on the biomes that you are surrounded around first. The cool thing about having lava early is it makes a survival series is a lot easier to do. But more about the seed here is you are surrounded by so many different biomes. You've got a forest, plains, the desert right here, this monstrosity, you've got a flower field, and you've even got thick roofed forest with mushrooms right over here there. But this is a savanna with floating islands all over the place. There's lava spouting over the sides on the other part, right overlooking a huge river going across here with another lava pool right over there. But yeah, see, you've got overhangs, just floating chunks of land being surrounded by lava coming out of the side right next to trees that actually feature the new acacia wood that comes with it. You've got chickens roosting on the top. It's something else. You've even got little islands over here with cool overhangs right over there. You can just dig right into the side of that mountain, and it is just something that I've always liked doing with seeds like this, just digging right into the side of a mountain. You own that mountain, you live in that mountain. There's cool cave systems, huge ore deposit right there, and it's just super impressive stuff. See, right over here is where the thick roofed forest with the giant mushroom spawn, and I think even at the tallest point it almost looks like amplified, which is what blows my mind. Now over here we have a village. It appears a fight has broken out. Something's going on. This guy's mad. He doesn't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. But spawn is right over there, and obviously right across the river here we've got this village. Interestingly enough, none of the houses actually have any chests in them, and the village is missing a blacksmith, but there's still tons of wheat, potatoes, and carrots for you to grab. Right as you start your adventure, some of the doors, and actually the real reason why they're having that problem is you can't reach the door right here. I think they're all trying to scramble inside. But yes, there's a village right on the outskirts, right next to spawn, and a really cool thing to start around. Just behind spawn, you've got these expansive forests in every direction. There's a thick forest, as we saw a little bit ago over there. Here is some regular old, forest that you're normally used to. There's actually more thick forest right on that side as well. And you even got some plains here. And one real interesting thing about the plains is there's actually some really neat cave formations. And even though I'm trying not to be as all, fancy with the themes, I really wanted to do this. This is a cave system that is right next to some lava, and you can actually make your way down right through here. And if I can do it right, I can try and look cool. Ooh, I even got a bat in the shot. That's awesome. Leads right out here. Tons of different caves for you to explore. You can get mushrooms pretty early here through this forest, and there's even some really cool hills for you to climb through. And there's caves throughout all of these little areas here. We've got alcoves everywhere. It's actually really cool stuff. Not only that, I'm hugely impressed with the landscape. I'm a big landscape guy when it comes to seeds. It doesn't always have to look pretty, but this one happens to be pretty, and it's got a ton of cool stuff in it. It's even got the lone daisy, the only thing growing on this just completely dead island. Oh, okay, I guess maybe not. There's another flower right there. Now, just on the other end of the forest you spawn by, not only do you have this really sweet looking, almost like a babbling river down the side here, but just to add to the diversity of all the different biomes you've got a swamp right here as well. And I know these are home to witches' huts. I did not find one on my adventures, but I would not be surprised if there was one located right here. You can get some of the new flowers spawning with all the 1.7. And of course, on the left of where you spawned was the roofed forest I was talking about, which, if I'm not mistaken, also features a new type of wood. Yes, the dark oak wood, so you'll be able to have access to both new types of trees right off the bat. Now, right in the middle of some of this roof forest, and you can just make out spawn right there, there's a little alcove that you can kind of just drop down right into, and it is home to 2 different cave systems going on right here. Already mobs aplenty, and they go down pretty far. I don't want to give everything away to you, but the caves reach pretty far down in 2 different directions, so if you're looking to do some quick exploring right after you raid the nearby village, that's the place you're going to want to do it. Now, right over there you can see the village that's next to spawn, which is right there. If you make your way down along the border of the desert, you're actually going to be able to slowly make out another village just located right over there where the savannah and the desert meet. And there's nothing too special to that village. There's no blacksmith in that one either, but it's actually remotely close to spawn, so I thought it was worth mentioning. And if you make your way down just a little bit further along the desert, go inwards just a little bit, you're gonna see a village right next to a desert temple. And I'm not going to let you know what's in the chest. That's for you to explore, not me. But this temple also has a blacksmith, finally, so be able to get some trades going on with respect to armor and things like that. Anyways, guys, that was today's seed showcase, and yes, I couldn't finish the seed with anything but a little cinematic looking part. Just showcasing the awesome biomes that you're surrounded by with the cool structures, villages everywhere, desert temples. It's awesome. It's really cool stuff. So yes, I really do hope you enjoyed the seed. If you did, once again, please, it would mean so much to me if you left a rating on the video to let me know that you want more informative style stuff like this. I'll tell you what, I certainly had a better time doing it this way. This is something I would like to see if I was ever looking up a seed, so I want to try and bring that to you in the best of my abilities. So yeah, let me know, and thanks again. And if you have not yet subscribed, I would encourage you to. But yeah, other than that, guys, I'm log.zip, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.